Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Livin here, and I wanted to show you guys a 56 and 0 gameplay with the Trench Raider kit. I want to do a video this time of me just giving some commentary on it, just to give my perspective of what was going on through my mind. I've had a couple of these games actually already, so I feel like a lot of people in it could probably be able to do this as well too. So as you can see here, I jump up, I get the horse instantly, and I want to roll down over here to get the Trench Raider kit, which spawns right here. If you haven't, if you don't know where these spawns yet, I have a video of me showing where the spawns are for all the DLC maps. So yeah, you can go check that out. But yeah, so it's a weird glitch here, I think, too. Like, I didn't have the rifle for the cavalry class, which was kind of interesting, but which is fine by me because I would rather have that shotgun there. But yeah, but I use the cavalry class just because I have that extra armor, and so it allows me to just have a better chance of me being able to take it out. So you can see there, another cavalry class trying to take me out, but the this kit itself is pretty amazing. This elite class, I'm really enjoying it. So you'll see a lot. What I'm gonna do here is, obviously, I'm gonna be rolling with this number 3 revolver out a lot. If I'm out of like range where I can't really run up quick to someone, I'm really trying to hold this thing out. I'm gonna use it the most, just because there's a lot of situations, especially with the support class, where you'll get suppressed so bad running with the trench gun that you will end up just not being able to move, and you'll get stuck, and they'll just be able to shoot you non-stop, and you can't even run up to them and beat them down. So it's best just to keep the gun out. And plus, I've kind of noticed that sometimes people mistake you and they can't tell what you are, and so they'll kind of battle you maybe a little more confidently until they realize that you're the elite class, which is a little bit too late. So what I mean is, when you have your melee weapon out, it's pretty obvious that you're the elite class. You're grunting as well too the moment you're swinging at it. But the moment you pull out your revolver, you can be pretty easily mistaken for just another guy running around with his revolver out. So so as you can see here, I'm going to throw down some smoke. Smoke is something you want to constantly be throwing down. Don't go at all with any time of throwing down without throwing down smoke. You constantly want to be spamming out smoke as much as you can. Smoke is your friend big time when you're using this thing. And the better you get at just throwing them out and throwing them ahead of where you want to go, just the longer you're going to stay alive, and the better you're going to do with this. So I'm trying to hold off the bridge as much as I can right here. I'm just staying down below. I know there's I think like a tank that's been up there, and it's not going to take you long with the tank. I think one shot of the tank's going to take you out. As well too, I want to watch out for. Lately, I've been actually being killed by the AT rockets from the assault players, so just keep in mind about that. If you see one of those guys laying down anywhere, you see that being fired, it only takes one shot. It's going to take you out as well too, so just be aware of that. So I see there we took the bridge. I just dropped some smoke there, just give me cover, but I figured I'd be fine, so I ran back out. I'm gonna drop some ammo here really quick, and I'm gonna jump back off the horse. If you do run out of ammo, you really want to find ammo as quick as you can. It's a really different game when you do not have the revolver, and I promise you're going to get yourself caught in a situation where someone's going to pull back on you with a light machine gun, and they're going to melt you, and you're not going to be able to move, and you're going to really wish you had ammo. So the quicker you can get ammo, the better off you're going to be. So as you can see, I'm going to start spamming some grenades. You have 3 grenades when it comes with this kit, and they do respawn, and you don't need any support class to help you respawn those grenades. So getting in the habit of spamming those as well too will help. And so as well with the the grenades that reload, you're able to as well have a health crate that you can drop as well too, so that does help as well to keep healing yourself. I would suggest if you're trying to get in really dicey situations, I would just pull back a lot This is what I've been doing a lot, just pulling back, not getting myself in really this terrible positions, and just getting myself healed, just keeping this kit as long as you can, even if you have to, like, you know, lose your positioning. You can't hold your ground in a certain area because you get overwhelmed by just, you know, players everywhere. They're moving back, healing yourself, and then, you know, getting yourself, you know, all gathered together with your teammates around you. You're going to be okay, and you're really going to help your teammates out more by you being able to keep this class and not being stuck out. You know, where you have to go then again, you know, spawn just as a regular player, because you can take so much, you know, bullet damage. You can be a bullet sponge for your teammates. The enemy team's so focused on you, they can hear you grunting with your the moment you swing your melee weapon, so they're all focused on you. So it's just so that you know, I've been playing conservative with a lot, and I'm still getting, you know, I'm still being very relevant in the game by doing that. So. So that's the situation right there you just want to be careful about. Is that, as you can see, I was barely, sometimes I just miss them with the revolver, but that light machine gun class will just melt you and you just cannot move. So, but next to the light machine gun, you also want to be careful for is incendiary grenades. Those will as well cause a lot of problems. If you light yourself on fire and you try moving, it's like this with the extra speed that you have, little extra speed you have with this class, you will just light yourself. It just lights yourself on fire so much worse. So you really want to avoid incendiary grenades. So see there, I knew the guy was down over there because my teammates, I think I could see him on radar or something like that, and I just threw a gas grenade and I ran out over there. As you can see, this guy here, I can tell he wants to, like, look at my class. He hasn't, I don't think, seen it yet, so I let him get a little look. Have a little look, see how I look, and then get back into it. But yeah, so what we really want to watch out for is the, as well. I mean, there's a lot of things you want to watch out for, obviously. You know, the obvious ones, tanks, you know, stuff like that. But I've been noticing a lot of times that, you know, I've been dying from incendiary grenades I get caught on, and I try to run away from, and I get myself in trouble with by doing stuff like that, so. Another thing you want to just be aware of as well is this is a trench raider kit, so it's ideally for trenches. So you can see here it's way more ideal for you to be running around when you're in the trench. So if I mean, like for this map, you know, over here, it's like on each side you have one side that has a lot of trenches and the other side's a little more open. You know, if you have a choice and there's, you know, two flags you know your teammates don't have, and you want to go cap either or, choose one with the trenches. You're gonna fare so much better playing with the trenches than you being out in the open. Because at least you can, I mean, you can at least have a better option of using your melee weapon than you when you're out in the open. If you're out in the open, you're left to use your revolver, and if, you know, it's not always the best weapon for long range, and it's, as well, you run out of ammo with it, and you're going to be in trouble too. So I've been caught in some situations where I was out in the open, and you know, I'm done. You know, they got me out in the open somewhere, and you can throw as much gas as you want to, or smoke grenades you want to try to hide yourself. They're gonna hunt you down. So I actually got caught out in those haystacks way out. I think over by C. So I've been caught out there before a couple of times, or like once or twice. So you'll see here that I run out of my revolver, and I kind of want to see the speed on this, so to give you an idea of the speed, what the speed is like in comparison, kind of how close you have to be to swing and get the kill. So as you can see there, you know, I missed, and I felt like I was close enough, but it was a good little experiment, because I did want to try that out, and I finally got a chance in game to just kind of get the idea of the speed wise on this class. So you'll see here in a little bit, I'm going to start asking for ammo. I think it'll go a while without even finding the ammo. But, the teammates able to take them out right there. That was helpful. I'm gonna roll back around. But yeah, a lot of times I'm not using, I really, like, I would not use the melee kit if, you know, unless you can sneak up behind someone really quick and beat them down. In those situations like that. I would rather use a revolver, just because if you get caught in situations where the enemy team is able to suppress you, it causes you so much problems for you being able to move and such. So Okay, so I actually didn't have to go that long with me crapping ammo. But yeah, okay, so there we go. That's good. Got some ammo here. And I think now I'm going to go push over here at A. So yeah, like I said earlier, like if you have the choice, if they have both like C and A on this map or any other map, if you have a choice to go in the trenches, it's just way better to use this in the trenches than trying to go off and use this in the open areas. So as you see there as well, I threw some smoke grenade. He wasn't able to see me. You do as well want to be careful of the bayonet charges. Bayonet charges will take you out as well too. You know, I'm surprised I didn't see a lot of that happen in this game. But that is one way you can take me out pretty easily. So they have their behemoths, and I'm just trying to be aware of that. I'm gonna start spam some grenades over here because I know they're gathering up somewhere over here. It's one thing I think I could probably do better at is I don't throw these grenades enough. Maybe I just hold them on when I really need them. But I mean, I don't know the actual time that they're gonna respawn, how long it takes for these grenades to respawn for you. But if if you get that timing down really well, these grenades can, I think, can really help your game. So I'm gonna keep throwing some grenades over there. I know they're like huddling over there. I'm gonna probably, you know, if I have my smoke grenade, I'm probably gonna want to throw that here pretty soon. Okay, yeah, I see them pushing B. So as you can see, I'm like, I don't want to get caught behind with some spawning behind me. So I'm just being aware of the fact that when you're using this, I've had that happen a couple times too, where just the enemy team will, you know, they ran around, they captained their base, and now they're coming from behind you, and you're not aware of it. And it's just, you know, those are kind of just in-game things that everyone has to kind of deal with, even if you aren't using the elite class. But so those are a few things that I've been kind of watching out for, because it feels like head-on, you're in pretty good shape head-on with this thing, as long as you're not facing like a tank or someone does something crazy out of nowhere, or is running with a bayonet charge like around a turn, and you're not paying attention and stabs you. But going head on, you know, you're a beast with this thing. So I mean, their best chance is to sneak up behind you. A bunch of players start melting you, or them meleeing you from behind. So yeah, now over here we have all the territories capped. It feels like all the time. I mean, I don't know if it has to do with this kit. It's the elite class, or just had good teammates, but it seemed like every time I had these like really high kill games, like we were just really controlling the whole game the whole time. But I have a good feeling the elite class is a good part of it. I mean, earlier on when I was trying to cap B, I mean, like right when I got the kit, I mean, I was able to kill so many people there at the very beginning, and that, you know, just would have been, I'm not sure if it would have been as easy without it. So something I don't think you'd want to leave to the enemy team at all. So yeah, I think I'm not pushing over either. They pushed their behemoth over to C, or in that general area, so I'm just chilling. Try to take this as long as I can. Just being sensitive to the fact that when this gets overrun, which is getting there pretty quick. If I don't have teammates around here, it's something that you probably would want to leave. You know, there's no problem in you moving back, resetting yourself, getting around your teammates. Yeah, so you see I moved back here a little bit. Just find my teammates again, find the ones that, you know, because you're going to get engulfed by players, and they're going to take you out pretty easily. You're not completely invincible in this thing, so. Moving back, just resetting, find out where they're at. So here I am, I'm going to go back in the trenches, throw them some smoke. I figure they're going to be down these trenches more now that they've like established A. So I'm getting around my teammates as well too. So as you see, I'm throwing more smoke. Still trying to get a little better at that. You know, just trying to throw it more in the arena where I know I'm gonna be playing at the most. You know, you want to just try to get it where you know you're gonna be at. Try to lead yourself. So it's either, even when I'm in there, I'm still using my revolver. I'm not gonna take it out unless I completely, absolutely can like sneak up behind someone, kill them really quick. But like going head on against someone who's like shooting at me, there's no point. I'll just pull this out, throw some grenades like I'm doing here. So I really like this revolver too, because I mean I use it when I'm sniping as well. It's pretty powerful, and it'll do the job well enough. I mean, I think it's like I think like three body shots, or like maybe a headshot, two headshots, or two like chest shots. I'm not sure how that works exactly, but I know you can get 2 shots on this sometimes if you hit them in the head. But if not, it's still, you know, a solid 3 shots. So. It's my teammate, unfortunately, but yeah, that's a little bit more of a grenade. That, you know, you want to lead yourself a little bit more on those smoke grenades. I'm trying to sneak up and find where they're all at, because I know there's somewhere. I get the sense that there's just a group of them just huddled somewhere, and I know one grenade will take out a bunch of them. And I'm always healing too. I treat it like I would treat it in a regular, if I was using like my regular class, assault class. Like the moment I would get hit, you'd want to like hide yourself, you know, wait for yourself to get healed. That's what I do. Even though I have all this health, that's what my approach has been. I mean, I'm not saying it's the way to do it, but that's what I've been doing. And I think the more I do that, the longer I stay alive, and you know, it's better off you'll be by keeping this class to yourself and, you know, helping your team out with it. The nice thing as well too with that gas grenade is that with like the range on this, like having your gas mask on a lot doesn't like affect you, because it's not, you know, you're not using a long range weapon at all. So if you can't, you know, zoom in or anything like that, it doesn't affect your gameplay too much. I thought originally it might be a problem, but I realized it's not anything. It's the ones you want to be worried about is any type of incendiary grenade. Those are the ones you want to be careful for. I've gotten myself in trouble with that a couple of times, and yeah, it's one of the things you want to avoid. So as you see there, I was able to sneak up, flank behind them, just pick them off. We had basically held down basically almost all the territories this round, so we were able to just like these are the games that go by really fast. So I'm actually kind of interested to see like these games where I have more like, you know, back and forth game between the enemy team, and they last a little bit longer, just to see how long, like how much damage I can do with this vehicle or with this kit. And you'll see right here, I knew they were over there. The game was almost over with. I was like, I'm just gonna try to charge right into them. So I just give the guy a gift. Hopefully my teammate lives from that. My bad. That doesn't look good, I know, but I mean, come on, you know. I mean, come on. I don't know. I have too much fun doing that. It's at your own risk. I'm sorry. Just keep that in mind if you ever jump in a game with me. You might not want to get in a car. But yeah, the game's pretty much over with. So that's why it's charged there pretty quick. I just want to see all the damage I can do over here. Throw some grenades. I know that card's gonna be almost damaged if I hit it twice, which I do. And yeah, they actually pushed me here a little bit. I get a little bit nervous here that I don't want to die. I actually had a game like that where I died literally at the last second. I had 39 kills, which was I hadn't died at all, and then I died from just a god grenade at the very end. It was the craziest thing ever. But yeah. But yeah, I was getting like blasted by some type of rocket or something like that, which is one of the, yeah, there it is, across the thing. That's an AT rocket probably over there. And that's what you want to watch out for. He blasted me a couple times right there. One hit on that will take you out. So yeah, that's it for you guys. Just want to show the gameplay on that and give a commentary and my perspective on what was going on and my thought process throughout all of that. Again, thanks guys for watching, and I will catch you guys again later. Peace.